हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो हमने लास्ट 2 वीडियोस देखी, उसमें मैंने आपको बताया कि सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट क्या होता है और उसका गोल्डन रूल क्या होता है। आज उसी को कंटिन्यू करते हुए मैं आपको बताऊंगा 10 रूल्स ऑफ सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट। दीज आर द बेसिक रूल्स दैट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड to know the subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's begin with rule number 1. Rule number 1 is the golden rule that you have already studied in video number 1 and video number 2. That is, the subject and verb must agree in number. That is, singular subject will agree with the singular verb and plural subject agree with the plural verb. Okay, and for more explanation you can see my first video and second video. Let's have examples of singular subject and singular verb, plural subject and plural verb. So the first example is, the car belongs to my brother. In this sentence you can see the subject is singular, the car, that's why the verb is also singular, that is belongs. I have added s to the verb to make it singular. This is called the infinitive form of verb. Okay, so here you can see that I have agreed the subject with the verb by making it singular. Okay, in the second example, they also play football. They is a plural subject which is agreeing with the plural verb. So play is the first form of verb. And always remember that the first form of verb, the base form of verb, is plural in number. That's why I have added play with they to make an effective agreement, a correct agreement. Okay, so I hope that you have understood rule number 1. So let's move on to rule number 2. Rule number 2 says the number of the subject is not changed by words और phrase that come in between the subject and the verb. सब्जेक्ट का नंबर कभी भी चेंज नहीं होता है अगर सब्जेक्ट और वर्ब के बीच में वर्ड्स या फ्रेज आ जाते हैं तो। जैसे कि यहाँ पे एक फ्रेज देख रहे हैं एग्जाम्पल में, वन ऑफ द बॉक्सेस इज अ सिंगुलर वर्ब. I have added is because the major subject of the phrase is one. So always keep in mind that when you will come across with the phrase, just focus over the major subject of the phrase, that is one, not the last word of the phrase. Okay, so your verb will agree only with the major subject, not with the last word of the phrase. That's why in the example, one is the singular subject which is agreeing with the singular verb is. So one of the boxes is pen. Okay, or you can say one of the boxes is red in color. So I have agreed is with one, not with boxes. Now let's go to the rule number 3. Rule number 3 says indefinite pronouns. इंडेफिनेट प्रोनाउंस कौन से होते हैं? एवरीवन, समवन, ईच वन, समबडी, नोबडी, एनीवन. इन्हें हम बोलते हैं indefinite pronouns. And remember that indefinite pronouns are always singular in number when we use them in the sentence. जब भी हम इन्हें सेंटेंस में यूज करते हैं तो indefinite pronouns हमेशा सिंगुलर नंबर में लिए जाते हैं और सिंगुलर वर्ब के साथ ही एग्री करते हैं. यू कैन सी इन एग्जाम्पल्स. Everyone is selfish. Everyone is singular. That's why I've used is. Nobody helps her. Nobody is singular. That's why I've used helps, not help. If you write nobody help her, that will be wrong. If you write everyone are selfish, that will be wrong. Okay. Now, rule number 4. If connectives or appositives like along with, together with, as well as accompanied by are used to combine two subjects, the verb agrees with the subject mentioned first. So as you can see in example, The king along with his soldiers. So there are two subjects, the king and his soldiers. But these two subjects are connected, they are connected with a appositive or with a connective along with. So whenever the two subjects are connected with connective or appositive, like along with, together with, as well as accompanied by, इन appositives और इन connectives के साथ अगर दो subjects connect होते हैं, so we always prefer the first subject. Like in the example, the first subject is king, to agree with the verb. Okay, so agree your verb in this kind of sentence with the first subject, not with the second subject. If you agree with the second subject, then your verb will be plural, not singular. But this is not the rule. The rule says that in this kind of sentence, the verb always agrees with the first subject, not with the second subject. Understood? That is the very important rule of subject-verb agreement. Rule number 3 and rule number 4. These are the important rules. Okay. Now come to rule number 5. Words like a number of or the number of. What is the difference between a number of and the number of? In a sentence, whenever you get a number of, always take a number of as plural number. Okay. And the number of is always singular. That is the difference that you need to know. For example, a number of students are going on the trip. So a number of students, I told you, take a number of as a plural subject. That's why we are agreeing this subject with a plural verb are. Similarly, the number of students, because this is the number of, and I told you that the number of is always singular. So I have agreed this subject with singular verb is. So let's again take a look over the example. A number of students are going on the trip. Similarly, the number of students is going on the trip. Okay, I hope you understood it. Now move on to rule number 6. Rule number 6 says, when any of, these are the determiners which are mentioned further, when any of, like few, many, several, both, all, some, these are the determiners, is used with a countable noun, the verb is plural. Okay, there are two kinds of noun, countable and uncountable. Okay, so when these determiners are added with a countable noun or used with a countable noun, the verb agreeing with it is always plural. For example, some men. So man is a countable, right? Man is a countable noun. That's why we take the plural verb. Some man, this is a plural subject. That's why we are agreeing the plural verb with it. Some men are needed for the battle. Got it? So when you have these determiners in the sentence and a countable noun with them, take that kind of subject as a plural subject and only agree a plural verb with it. Okay? Got it? Now, the rule number 7. Rule number 7 is similar to rule number 6, but with a little bit change. Determiners like few, many, several, both, all, some, when these are added with a countable noun, the verb will always be singular in number. So, rule number 6 and rule number 7 are very much similar, but don't get confused. If you get determiners like few, many, several, both, all, some with a countable noun, then take that kind of subject as plural and if you get an uncountable noun with those determiners, then take that subject a singular number. Okay, so let's have a look at the example of rule number 7. Some milk. Milk is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. That's why we take a singular verb. Some milk is spoiled. Okay, got it? Now rule number 8. When two singular nouns joined by and refer to the same person or thing, the verb is singular. That means when you connect two nouns by and, but those two nouns express one thing or one idea, then the verb will be singular. For example, rice and curry. These are two different subjects but are added with and. But when they are added with and, they make a single unit or one idea. That's why we take a singular verb. Rice and curry is a popular dish. They both combine and make one unit, a dish. That's why we take a singular verb. Okay, similarly in rule number 9, when two singular nouns join by and but express two things or two ideas or two units, then plural verb is taken. जब हम दो सब्जेक्ट्स लेते हैं, सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट और एंड से कनेक्ट करते हैं, लेकिन दोनों सब्जेक्ट दो अलग अलग आइडियाज को एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हों, तो हम प्लूरल वर्ब के साथ कनेक्ट करते हैं. जैसे कि गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर, दीज आर टू सब्जेक्ट्स कनेक्टेड विद एंड बट हैविंग डिफरेंट आइडियाज और डिफरेंट थिंग्स. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव टेकन अ प्लूरल वर्ब विद इट. नाउ द लास्ट एंड द फाइनल रूल. व्हेन the person or a part of something is mentioned with plural meaning, the plural verb is used. जब हमें किसी एक क्वांटिटी का कुछ पार्ट और परसेंटेज दिया हो तो हम हमेशा उसको प्लूरल मानते हैं. जैसे कि 40% of every 100 children are 40% of 100 children are malnourished. तो हमने यहाँ परसेंटेज मेंशन किया है 100 चिल्ड्रन का, इसलिए हम प्लूरल वर्ब लेंगे. ओके, so student, these are the 10 major rules, basic rules of subject verb agreement. Please learn them so that you can know how to agree subject and verb in a sentence. Thanks for today's lecture, and I hope that you all have understood well and liked the video. So please share it and subscribe it. Thank you.